right time, figure run up and down. All hot girls just run up and come. Party hard till the sun up and down. Don't hold back, just run up and down. This is the moment for you have fun. Even if it means you give your man bun. Take out a selfie with your Samsung. You're not concerned, this is your turn. Yeah.
It's been a while since I played that song, and it always puts me in the mood for what's ahead. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Bless up your whole selves on this fantastic Friday. It is January 29th, 2021. Thank you to each and every one of you tuned into Good Morning Grenada this morning. Hope everybody had a peaceful, restful Thursday night. It's the start of the weekend, and what better way to start it than with us here at the GBN. Happy to have each and every one of you. Those of you on the GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, the website www.gbn.gd, GBN TV channel 7, 11 and 20, and good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7, to the folks joining us across the Caribbean, whichever part of the region you are, from as far north as Jamaica, far south as Guyana, far south west of Grenada as the ABC Islands, and far northeast as Barbados, all the islands in between. A spicy Grenadian morning to each and every one of you. Always happy to know that you're starting your morning off right. You're starting it off right. Thank you to those of you joining us internationally, the US, the UK, Switzerland, Sweden, Canada, Germany, Australia, Korea, South Korea, North Korea, the People's Republic of China, Taiwan, everybody, whichever part of the world you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you will have a good day, are having a good day, have had a good day. That should cover everybody, yes? Good morning to Santa Claus as well. I know we're in January, but Christmas soon come. The way January go there, the way January flew past. Christmas could be tomorrow, please the Lord, the way the thing's set up. Did I lie? I said it yesterday and I'll repeat it again today. This is the fastest January that has ever Januaried in all Januaries that have Januaried. Ain't it? Yes, I don't lie much. All right, let me go. It's time for this morning's word of the day. Let's educate ourselves this morning with this morning's word of the day. This morning's word of the day is torrential. Torrential. It's spelled Torrential. Torrential. It's an adjective which means falling in rushing, violent, or abundant and unceasing streams. Torrential. Torrential is a derivative of the noun torrent. Torrent comes from the Latin noun, which means a rushing stream. Torrens is also a present participle meaning scorching or burning hot, but also curiously flowing headlong, rushing, or torrential. Torrential entered English in the first half of the 19th century. This morning's word of the day is torrential. Torrential. It's an adjective which means falling in rushing, violent, or abundant and unceasing streams. An example of the use of the word: the torrential downpour that drenched the city this week clogged drains and traffic. Another example of the use of the word: her old boss had given them a room to sleep in, allowing them to escape the torrential rain that had taken over the city. That's this morning's word of the day, torrential, Torrential, an adjective which means falling in rushing, violent, or abundant and unceasing streams. And as you go about your fabulous Friday, the thought of the day to get you through the day, through the weekend, and through the rest, let's say the rest of 2021, don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Shine bright, be who you are, be who you want to be, exercise your right to be yourself. Do what you need to do. Have fun. Don't let anybody dim your light. Don't let anybody dull your sparkle. Don't let anybody dampen your spirit. Just have fun. Be you. Be yourself. Whether you're shining bright as the brightest star or just a little flicker, whatever flame you carry, don't let anybody dull it. Don't let anybody dim it. Don't let anybody dampen it. Be yourself and have fun. You're bringing light and joy to a lot of people. So as you go about your day and your weekend, don't let anyone dull your sparkle. All right, let's see what's celebrated on this, the final Friday of January 2021, the 29th. Today it is Puzzle Day. Puzzle Day. Each year on January 29th, Puzzle Day recognizes how exercising our brains with puzzles is just one of its many benefits. Whether it's crossword, jigsaw, trivia, word searches, brain teasers, or Sudoku puzzles, puzzles put our minds to work. Studies have found that when we work on a jigsaw puzzle, we use both sides of the brain, and spending time daily working on puzzles improves memory, cognitive function, and problem-solving skills. So indulge a little bit on Puzzle Day. Whatever your favorite puzzle is, today is the day to just do it a little bit extra. If you do one puzzle a day, do two. Exercise the brain, free up the brain cells, whether it's morning, evening, or nighttime, during your lunch hour, not during the people working hours. Don't say Blossom, say. Not during the people working hours, but when you get some free time, engage in a little puzzle on Puzzle Day. Exercise the brain. Wake up both sides of the brain. All right, information time. Right. Yesterday, the Ministry of Health released its latest COVID-19 dashboard. Remember, the dashboard is just a synopsis of Grenada's, or not just Grenada, but countries around the world are doing it. It gives you a synopsis of diagnosis of COVID-19 since the last update. So instead of doing news conferences or releasing statements or so, we release the dashboard so that you can see what is the latest developments and figures for respective countries. So this morning, let's look at Grenada. Yesterday, the Ministry of Health provided the update, which is up to 4 p.m. yesterday, 4 p.m. Thursday, January 28th. According to the dashboard, Grenada has confirmed 148 COVID-19 cases since March 2020. So far, 142 of those cases have recovered. Total active cases as of 4 p.m. yesterday are 5. We have currently 5 active cases. We have recorded 1 death since the virus hit in March 2020. So far, we have not recorded any positive cases over the last 24 hours or so. And the ministry says they have conducted almost 20,000 PCR tests. The dashboard has the figures at 19,799 PCR tests conducted between, April, which is when we first started testing, and yesterday. So almost 20,000 PCR tests have been conducted. There are currently 5 people in self-isolation, 197 people in quarantine facilities across the state. So that's the latest figures coming out of the Ministry of Health. 148 cases overall, currently only 5 active. We still have registered only 1 death. 19,799 PCR tests conducted, 5 people in self-isolation, 197 in quarantine facilities. Globally, there have been 100 million? Is it? Yeah. That's a billion? No, we didn't reach a billion yet. So it's 100 million. Over 100 million COVID-19 cases worldwide. That's worldwide. And there have been over 2 million COVID-19 deaths worldwide. 2,166,440 COVID-19 related deaths since the outbreak started December 2019. So that's the latest COVID-19 figures. Remember, we still have people coming into the island. There are new variants that are being discovered. Grenada has sent samples to CAFA in Trinidad and Tobago to test to see if we have any of the new variants in Grenada. And those results are expected approximately 2 to 3 weeks from now, since the samples have been sent. So continue to observe the protocols, masks, soap and water, hand sanitizers. If you don't need to head out, stay home. All right, it's now time for the morning edition of news. And for those of you on our visual platforms, highlights of last evening's newscast. This is Good Morning Grenada, Classic GBN Hot 98. Like Skinny Fabulous says, it's the weekend. We'll be right back.
I'm happy and me bills done pay.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Representatives from the Grenada Public Workers Union, the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union, and the Grenada Union of Teachers say government's refusal to pay workers their 4% increments this month is unacceptable, dishonest, and illegal. As such, they are planning the next action in ensuring that members get what is due to them. Rina Per has more in this report.
Public officers are being called by their unions to stand in solidarity with each other as they fight for a 4% payment increase to be paid to them by government. Members of the Grenada Public Workers Union, the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union, and the Grenada Union of Teachers were put on alert during a press conference on Thursday. According to executive members of the three unions, government has refused to meet them halfway by appointing workers to permanent positions and to reimburse workers monies that was deducted from their previous strike. President General of TAU, Andre Lewis, says this is unfair and unjust, as public workers have always sacrificed for the country's development.
The workers of this country, and in particular the public officers of this country, have over the years demonstrated our commitment to the working people of this country and the nation as a whole. For many years, we took 0 increases. For many years, we gave up. We are the ones whose pockets that the employer was able to find much easy to make the deduction of the taxes that were reimposed and imposed during the structural adjustment period that is still in existence up to today. They have singled out the public officers to be the further sacrificial lamb.
The unions will be working together as they chart the way forward to address the matter. Second Vice President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Frankson Marshall, outlines the next step.
As per this clause, we are to lodge our complaint with the Labour Commissioner. If that proves unsuccessful, mediation. If it is still unsuccessful, then arbitration. These are the steps outlined in our dispute mechanism. So these are the steps outlined, these are the steps in the public domain, in our document. And unlike those on the other side, we will follow the steps outlined in our agreement and stick to what is signed. Thereafter, we will adapt to the situation.
President of the Grenada Public Workers Union, Rachel Roberts, is calling on all workers to wear their union T-shirts this Friday as a sign of strength and solidarity.
We call on all our members, both the Technical and Allied Workers Union and the Grenada Public Workers Union. We call on all our members, all workers in the public service, to give that solidarity for that 4%. And to wear their union T-shirts, to wear something red or to wear something black, to demonstrate that we are serious about receiving our 4% and that we are all in this 100% together. We all aboard 100% together for 4%.
For GBN News, I am Rina Per reporting.
Trade unionists in Grenada say they cannot rely on the words of the government anymore. At a press briefing on Thursday afternoon, presidents of the Public Workers Union, Rachel Roberts, and Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andre Lewis, say on many occasions government has gone back on its words to the unions and the nation. This has resulted in them no longer trusting what government says.
It is discrimination. Government continues to discriminate against our members. And when they are saying to us, I cannot pay a 4% to workers, and they are able to find monies and tell us that those monies came from loans and grants, we know that those monies could never be found under the capital expenditure that they speak about. So we know we cannot trust our government. That issue of trust in our government, to say to us as workers and to say to public officers and the nation, and to team up, because all cabinet ministers, all government ministers are repeating the same thing over and over. So it is like a plan. We give you the team to say, we give you the talking points that we want you to say, and you must continuously repeat it. And that is what is happening. The blatant disregard for the intelligence of our people.
Without addressing our national bread, you can find money to do all different things. You can find money to do all different things and tell us on the other hand that it is not our business where the money comes from to pay Grenada and other places. Yes, or WRB.
According to the executive members, instead of admitting that they are wrong, government paints a picture to the public that makes public workers look greedy and inconsiderate, which is far from the truth.
It is often muttered in the media whenever there are issues our salaries about the poor and vulnerable. The workers of Grenada, the teachers of Grenada, the members of the Grenada Union of Teachers are the poor and vulnerable of this country.
Now, debate on the resolution to affirm the settlement of the award of the International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes in case number ARB 1713 between the Grenada Private Power Limited and the WRB Enterprises, Inc. and the government of Grenada continued in the Senate on Wednesday, with several concerns still persisting.
Private sector representative in the Senate, Christopher Diali, has one request for government as they strategize towards the governance of Grenada's electricity sector.
That we must assign a certain amount of shares out of that 11 million. 11 million is a lot of shares to young people between the ages of 18 and 25. That is what I am asking for. Even though we give them an allotment of 1 million shares, Mr. President, our young people must become a vested investor and vested interest in this company going forward.
He believes the country will gain in the long run, with Grenadians being given the opportunity to own Grenlec shares. Senator Diali was very open with his criticism of the 1994 deal and other business deals led by WRB.
You look at the amount of monies repatriated from the company, and you hear now of the investment that is needed in plant for production. The fact that we lost a huge generator the other day, and we have to now have standby generators running, and we need to buy a new one to ensure that there's consistency of supply, leaves a lot of question in the mind of what this company was doing.
Opposition Senator Tessa Sensia says while she has no issue with government's decision to repurchase WRB shares in Grenlec, she is concerned that there are too many questions still unanswered.
People want to know, what are the plans for the rental or replacement of the engines? We heard talk again this morning about plans of, addressing this issue and what WRB had already had in place, although it has not been actually implemented as yet. The people want to know. The people want to know, as Senator Lewis would have alluded, the people want to know what's the price of the shares to be offered for sale.
However, in defense of government's decision, Minister of Implementation Nolan Cox sums up most comments against government's decision to that of disappointment. I am Gerald Joseph for GBN News.
Moving now to other news, theatre arts and drama teacher Roger Williams is seeking answers as to why he is no longer allowed to teach the subject. Christina John has details in this report.
GBN has been reliably informed that Roger Williams has been banned from teaching theatre arts and drama by the Ministry of Education. Many say the program has helped a number of young people through their abusive situations. GBN also understands that Williams was given a scholarship by government to study theatre arts and drama at Ednomanley College of Visual Arts in Jamaica from 2011 to 2015. Based on a bond agreement, Williams returned with the intention to share his knowledge with teachers. However, GBN was told this did not materialize. Williams began teaching theatre arts and drama at the Happy Hill Secondary School for the past 4 years, during which time 5 students sought the CXC Theatre Arts exam, all attaining grades 1 passing at the Forms 3 level. GBN was told that contention between Williams and government started in 2019 when Williams applied for a 2-year no-pay leave, which was granted by the Public Service Commission, and was asked after 1 year via a letter from the Ministry of Education to either return to Grenada or resign. The news desk was told that Williams opted to return to Grenada after 1 year of personal development. Williams was offered a teaching position at one of 2 prominent schools within St. George. The subject areas put forward to him to teach are Spanish and French, subject areas he refused to teach. GBN sought a comment from the Ministry of Education and was directed to the Chief Education Officer, Ms. Angela Finley, for a comment, and was told on several occasions that she was in a meeting. GBN also contacted Williams, but he refused an interview due to his obligations with the public service. However, he told GBN all he wants are answers as to why he no longer teaches the subject he is most passionate about. Chrislina John, GBN News.
The village bakery was the target of armed robbers. Here is another report from Chrislina John.
Yet another attack on a village bakery employee. It's just about 2 months since a female employee was viciously attacked. Now workers are dealing with another traumatic event. This time it was their colleagues on one of their sales vehicles under attack. According to information reaching GBN's news desk, one of the bakery's sales vehicle was stopped by masked men last evening. GBN was told by an individual who does not want to be identified that the culprits got away with an undisclosed sum of money, leaving one employee nursing injuries. GBN attempted to get a feedback from the Community Relations Department's head superintendent, Vanny Kerwin, however was unsuccessful. Just about 2 months ago, a female employee was viciously attacked by a gunman who attempted to rape her, however, was unsuccessful. This had workers at the facility fearful. The culprit was detained by police days later, with the matter now before the court. As far as we were told, no one was arrested for Wednesday's attack. Chrislina John, GBN News.
Now, this week's edition of We Culture features another aspect of Grenada's independence in a series of programs geared to educate people about Grenada's history. Panelist for Friday's program is the long-standing politician and educator, Mrs. Gloria Payne Banfield. Co-host of the program, Finley Jeffrey, gives an insight into what can be expected.
We are entering into the independence phase. And so we have Ms. Gloria Payne Banfield, who really and truly is the independence group in Grenada. She knows everything about independence, and so we'll be looking at the journey towards independence. You know, it was steeped in turmoil and so on, and what was the thinking of Eric Gary during that time. So it will be a very interesting program with Ms. Gloria Payne Banfield. You can't afford to miss.
He said there is so much to learn as he promises listeners and viewers an interesting program.
We'll be drilling down into it, not just for this week, but for the next 2 weeks, because independence is such a big topic with all of the political turmoil and so on that lies therein, you know, that we would not be able to tackle that in 1 week. So this week we will begin with Ms. Gloria Payne Banfield, touching on all of those aspects, the political aspects, especially as it relates to Gary and GNP And what happened, because we had a team of kind of opposition forces who went to England because they were opposed to independence, of the flag being hoisted at midnight, all of this sort of thing. So it will be a very interesting program. We culture on Friday.
The sister Isle of Carriacou will soon benefit from another developmental project by the government of Grenada. The Cherry Hill Road is currently under construction, a project that is expected to positively impact all residents and visitors on the island. Chalana Charles has the details.
The construction being done on the Cherry Hill Road has been highly anticipated by residents in the area. This road also serves as the main road for visitors from Petit-Martinique, as it links the north of the island to the tongue of Hillsborough and the south of the island. The construction, which is being done by Sky Construction Company Limited, falls under the Grenada Agriculture Feeder Roads project, which aims to build and repair roads and highways that are intended for agricultural production and to facilitate the access of producers and products to markets. The project's contractor, James Stafford, said the work being done is long overdue.
It's a road that nothing has never been done to it for the past, I would say over the past maybe about 40 years or close. Since I was a little boy, you know, that's the last time I could remember something was done to the road. It was just natural unpaved road, and it's a road that the community has been longing, praying, bawling for, you know.
He said lots of planning has to go into the work as it comprises of many substantial elements.
It consists of a lot of retaining walls and, you know, concrete roads, you know, culverts, bridges, you know, concrete gaps, entrance, and so on. So there is quite a lot of civil works involved in the project.
Stafford said due to favorable weather, the project, which commenced on January 4th, is moving along smoothly and should be complete at the end of 2021.
We hoping that the plan is to get the major works, you know, like the retaining walls and so on, out of the way before the rainy season comes in June. So we are well looking pretty on that, you know. We just started, but we're on track. We're doing well, and the weather is good so far. So, you know, you want to do all the dirty work, as you may call it, before the weather changes on you, because we are going into the dry season now. So we are expecting good weather going down. So we anticipate that we will move pretty fast within the next couple of months.
Motorists are advised that the road is temporarily closed until the 5th of February to facilitate the heavy construction being done. Reporting from Cherry Hill, Carriacou, I'm Chalana Charles.
The Calypso Arena has lost a cultural icon. Singing Sandra of Trinidad and Tobago passed away on Thursday at the age of 64. Local Calypsonian Finley scholar Jeffrey reminisces on her life in this report.
The Die With My Dignity legendary singer, Singing Sandra, inspired many with her presence and performance. Her exceptional talent and persistence in hard work and in music resulted in her winning the National Calypso Queen title in 1987, kick-starting her career in Calypso. Local Calypsonian Finley Jeffrey the scholar, while speaking on her passing, says Singing Sandra always maintained that her roots came from Grenada.
I believe that the Calypso fraternity has lost a true Caribbean icon. Singing Sandra the Vince Millington, she was an iconic figure. And when you think about females in Calypso, you think about Singing Sandra, you think about Calypso Roads, you think of Singing Fancy. Those are the real iconic female Calypso singers. She was what I would call a motherly kind of figure. And that's why she was nicknamed Mother, because a lot of the younger Calypsonians, they always testified openly that she was the mentor. But one of the things she always professed was that, and she boldly said so, that her roots is very deeply in Guam. She always said that she was a Grenadian, first and foremost by roots, and said that her grandparents were from Guam. And I feel very fortunate that I have been able to share the stage with singing Sandra.
Jeffrey says 2019 was the last time he collaborated with the Calypsonian on the stage locally. He says that her way of dress and overall demeanor has always stood out.
One of the things that was marvelous about her was her dress. She always had these gowns, this African kind of way about her, and those head wrap. I don't know how long it used to take singing Sandra to wrap her head in this kind of way. But she always had that signature look, about her. And her song, the Baptist kind of chant came out.
Scholar says he is confident that her music, always written with a message, will prevail.
Her music, I believe, will stand the test of time. Her music will always live on. She was a powerful Calypsonian. She rendered powerfully, and I think that was her gift. When she opens her mouth, it's like she busts the song box, She really projected well.
Janelle McDonald for GBN News.
On today's GBN Health, we hear more about the COVID-19 vaccine from a physician scientist, primary care provider, and medical investigator at the Diplomate American Board of Forensic Medicine, Dr. Velva Bowles of Louisiana in the USA. She was speaking at the virtual consultation held in Grenada.
Of COVID-19 vaccines being introduced to Grenadians continues to plague social media platforms and religious houses as a means of bringing much-needed clarity on this subject matter. Friends of the Earth Grenada held a virtual public consultation with Dr. Velva Bowles of Louisiana, USA, to get her expertise on COVID-19 and its newly developed vaccines. She explains that there are just about 30 COVID-19 vaccines around the world, some of which have been approved by WHO. According to her, while these vaccines can provide a level of protection from the virus, there are some things the citizens need to be cautious of.
As a physician, you know there are people with compromised immune systems. And if you have a compromised immune system, by definition, your ability to benefit from the vaccine is less. And not only that, there's been recent what they call warnings that if you have a known case of allergy, if you have asthma, if you have hay fever, if you have an allergy to fish or shellfish, and they went on and on, if you have lupus, if you have any known autoimmune diseases, they're saying, tell your doctor and do not take the vaccine unless they recommend you to do so.
Dr. Bowles believes that 6 months is not enough to create and distribute a vaccine to the world population. She explains that individuals should be aware of their underlying medical issues and allergies to some medicines, and advises people to be cautious of some of the possible side effects of the vaccines.
Here, if you look at the situation and say, it is best for me because, then I salute you. If you say I'm doing it because someone made me do it or someone told me to do it, here's my problem with that. If things do not go according to plan, who gets to pick up the pieces? And if 2 years from now, the worst possible scenario develops, you get Bell palsy because they've indicated that's a possibility and it doesn't go away. Who will come to your rescue? Precisely. Will your family receive reparation? Or will they simply say, oops, sorry, that wasn't expected?
The doctor highlights the importance of face masks and hand washing in countries like Grenada.
It is with the idea that once the world has gotten some herd immunity, whether it's by vaccine or infection, then there's going to be the trying to reinstitute what was known pre-COVID-19. That means people will be coming to your country for a summer vacation or a spring break or whatever, and they can be bringing with them a great threat to your vicinity. That you don't have it on the island right now is because much of the world is shut down. And if you know that you have neighboring islands or countries that are starting to show some infectivity, then by all means you need to wear masks. By all means you need to be doing the hand sanitation, because prevention is what you're working at right now.
Dr. Velva Bolas practiced medicine and have owned primary care clinics for over 32 years in Louisiana, with an additional 25 years of clinical experience with a background in internal medicine and emergency medicines, and 3 years of experience as a medical investigator at the Diplomat American Board of Forensic Medicine. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Of Timothy N.J. Antwine as governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. The new 5-year term commences on Monday, 1st February. In conveying the Monetary Council's decision, Chairman of the Monetary Council, Dr. Timothy Harris, commends the governor for his stewardship over the past 5 years and especially over the past year. In his remarks, Harris said Governor Antwine has led the bank with vision, empathy, and with a keen eye for innovations that have helped to lift the people of the region. In commenting on the Monetary Council's decision, Governor Antwine thanked the Monetary Council for its support throughout his first term and its confidence reposed in him to continue to lead the bank. Antwine says he looks forward, with the support of the Council Board and the team, to the implementation of the Program of Action for Recovery, Resilience and Transformation, and the rollout of the bank's new strategic plan as their pursuit of socio-economic transformation continues. Minister for Health Nicholas Steele announced that a new form of rapid testing has been introduced locally. The test, already in circulation, is being used in community health centers.
We continue to aggressively test. We have brought in a new additional test recommended by Pan American Health Organization, which has been distributed far and wide now and is being used in our community centers. It is a rapid test, antigen test. But it is recommended by Pan American Health for community screening. And then, based on results found from that, we would then do PCR tests where necessary.
Thus far, over 19,171 PCR tests have been conducted on island. The minister said he has had engagements with the Ministry of Sport and sporting associations to have them up and functioning in an environment that is much more conducive.
But each and every one of them also would be tested with this new rapid test to assist in getting. We have 10,000 of those tests on island, and we are looking forward to getting all used as quickly as possible to give us a picture, a local epidemiological picture at present.
Calypso fans, the 9 finalists to challenge the reigning independents Calypso monarch Sean Nas, the Sour Serpent, on Friday, February 5th at the National Stadium have been selected. Admission is free from the comfort of your homes. Will Sour Serpent hold on to the reign, or will the crown change heads as Sheldon Douglas, Anthony Darius, Croqueta, Jermaine Simon, Teddy Christopher, Philanda Jeffrey, Alicia Alexis, Edison Francis, and Anthony Etienne all vie for the coveted crown. Time alone will tell, so join the National Celebrations Committee in what promises to be an evening of great calypsos. Carried live on GIS Channel 22, the National Celebrations Committee, and GIS Facebook pages and YouTube channels. Remember the date, Friday, February 5th, 6 p.m. The virtual staging of the 2021 Independence Calypso Mona, building together a safer, more resilient nation in these challenging times.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, line, boy, your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Imagine your day without having to wait in line, without having to write at every store, without touching the pen everyone else used, having your info exposed to everyone. Sounds great, huh? Well, it's possible. Here is Teta. With Teta, you download once, register once, and just scan to check in everywhere. No hassle, no forms, no hold up. Simple and easy. Teta lets you explore, discover new places, new products, and new experiences. What are you waiting for? Get Teta for free from your app store today and enjoy contactless convenience.
Exploring the beaten trails, discovering uncharted terrain, connecting with people and places, giving a renewed appreciation for our flora and fauna. We are out and about, from the crystal white sands of Grandin's Beach to the cascading and majestic temple of Concord Falls, the meandering of the St. John's River, or our undulating mountain ranges. We are out and about. Saturdays, live on GBN Television, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. Out and about, rediscovering the untamed beauty of Spice Country.
Grenada's Chief Medical Officer has ordered that all confirmed positive COVID-19 individuals, their contacts, and members of their household must remain in quarantine or isolation for 14 days. Anyone who fails to comply with this order will be in breach of the Public Health COVID-19 Regulations 2020 and is guilty of an offense. Upon summary conviction, that person will be liable to a penalty of up to $10,000. A message from the Ministry of Health.
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us number one. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11, K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
Long ago, the strength of Grenadians was in their arms as they worked the lands to get food for the table. Nowadays, most Grenadians' plate is packed with lots of starch and meat, little or no vegetables, plenty fried foods, and they wash that down with something sweet while sitting in front of screen. Hard work and exercise seem to be out of style, and lifestyle diseases are becoming the fashion of the day and claiming many lives. Let's make a change to live longer. Let us grow and enjoy a variety of natural and safe, fresh vegetables and fruits every day. Use our local fresh seasoning and spices to make our traditional dishes healthier and avoid highly processed foods, snacks, and drinks. Drink more water every day to help your body function better. Get moving every day and trade some screen time to share and enjoy healthy family meals. Choose healthy foods and healthy lifestyle. follow the healthy choices for healthy living guidelines for Grenadians.
Feel good facts.
Help prevent cold and flu by washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. That's the time it takes to remove most germs. No soap and water? No worries when you've got alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
This is a plastic bag. From February 1st, these bags are not to be used when shopping for food. So here's what you should do. Refuse plastic. Instead, bring your own reusable shopping bags and say goodbye to plastic. Choose to refuse plastic. Walk with your reusable shopping bags and help protect pure Grenada from plastic pollution. A message from the Ministry of Climate Resilience.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Those of you just joining us, happy to have you. Those of you who stuck with us, thank you for your patience. It is 22 and a half minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Thank you. Let's get into it. Remember, I told you we'll be doing some new things here at the GBN, spicing up the thing a little bit, and that continues today. We're introducing a new feature of the Good Morning Grenada show. We're going to call it Showtime or Showroom. I haven't decided yet, but it's something of the sort. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to be featuring different local artists every Friday. We want to give them that exposure that they deserve and ensure that members of the public know who they are, what they're doing, and how they're doing it. We're starting this morning with two of the finalists of the 2021 Independence Calypso competition. We have a veteran in the business, Anthony Darius Youngsong, and a face that some of you may not be familiar with, Alicia Alexis, also known as the Advocate, and she's also a finalist. Good morning, lady and gentlemen.
Morning.
How are you both?
Well, I'm good.
All right, Alicia, I hope you're good as well.
I'm happy to be in the land of the living.
Amen. I like that. Well, thank you so much for joining us in the showroom. Happy to have you. So let's talk about Independence Calypso Competition 2021. I'm going to start with the female. Ladies first, Youngsong. Ladies first.
I ain't got no problem.
Alicia, this is your second time in the final of the Independence Calypso Competition. So talk to us about 2021 and getting ready for this year's competition.
Oh, well, yes, it's true that it's my second time in the finals. The first time I made finals was 2019. Preparations have been going very well. So far, I've been to 2 rehearsals. I've also been doing my own personal practicing at home and getting little tips from Kurt Allen. So I'm putting everything into use and getting myself ready for the night of the show.
So your experience from 2019 making it into the final, what have you learned from that competition that you can take it into this one and see that you make a better standing of yourself and present yourself as one of the top contenders to take the title?
Well, 2019 was actually my first year singing Calypso. I started off in the Independence Calypso competition. And on that night, because I think it probably was my first time, I was a bit nervous and all that. And I think we are all humans and it happens at times. But I've thought of and came up with plans to deal with that so that it doesn't happen on the night of the show.
So tell me about your song for 2021, Dance Yard. Tell me what that song is about and how you came up with the concept, the writing for the song. Did you write it?
Oh, no, I did not write it.
Okay, so tell us more details about Dance Yard.
Okay, Dance Yard, before we dance abroad, we have to take care of our own before we can take care of others. If we can't do things for our own people, why would we try to do things for other people? So our own must be taken care of.
Who wrote the song?
The song was written by Mr. Neil Ferguson.
Okay, I think he's tuned in this morning. Morning, Neil. Young Song, let's hear from you now. 2021 coming through in the Independence Calypso competition. This is not your first time, not your second time, not your third, is not your fourth. I think this is your fourth or your fifth?
No, this is my fifth.
Your fifth, you see?
Yeah, this is my fifth.
You see, so I can call you a veteran in truth.
I mean, for me, this thing is not a new thing, as you know. I won this competition on 3 occasions, back to back. Actually, I'm the first person that won it back to back, 3 times. And I took a 10-year break. So after 10 years, I'm coming back this year, And actually, I got the notice from the Ministry of Culture sometime in December, right? Sometime in December. And I got a notice on the phone. I just leave it there for a while. I didn't really check on it, But then one night, I was sleeping, and then something, I just get up at like 2 o'clock. And a vibe just come in me. I say, see me? I'm feeling like kind of different spirit, So I decided, all right, I think I will jump back in the race. You know what I mean? I think I will jump back in the race. And when I look at the theme, I say, all right, I know I have the ability to band something around that. And I started it. And I started the song like, actually I got the vibe for the Brassland first, That's the first time that ever happened to me. And then go to the verse, thing, and I was getting a problem to get the chorus. So I said, oh man, I have people to call, I have associates to go to. I just called Boy Z. I said, yo, here's what I have. So I just do some acapella. He said, okay, fine. Just I'll check you. 5 minutes. Call me back. He said, I hear you. La 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 la. I said, okay, don't worry. I want more. I'll take it from there, you know what I mean? And that's how I just build a song, and the rest is history.
So coming back after 10 years of staying off the scene, and you're coming back, how are you feeling? You're anxious, you're excited, you're nervous?
Last time, listen to something, eh? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what causing that. I don't know if it's Corona causing that or the rest. But as I told you, I won this competition 3 times before. When I won the competition the first time, all right, and then, there was some little old talk around the area. Oh, as you say, they say, well, the NMP brought me back and this payback and what. I got vexed. Hold on, something for you. You shall get vexed again? I got vexed. So I said, listen to me. I'm going to write the next song to show them now that I'm a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I did my thing on my own. There was not like that. So 1 month after I won the crown the first time, I wrote February 7th. I said, I'm going to defend with this tune. But so happened, 4 years passed. I hold the crown for 4 years, and they never really brought back the competition. So one day I was home, and they called me and said, hey Darius, they bring back the competition, and they asked me if I want to defend it. I said, sure. At that time, the government changed, right? You remember the first time they say, LMP brought me, the government changed this time. And I went back again. And Monix again. And I said it on the camera. I said, next year, nobody can beat me again because I already have a song in mind. I came back again, Monix again. You understand? Right. So back in 2011, through the grapevine, there was some little politics playing in the background. And once the politics start playing in independence, especially independence, I don't have no part in that. I feel in independence time, it's time for we push aside the colors, push aside the politics, and just deal with the country. So once the politics start playing, I just decide I'm not, So we went to the competition. They didn't place me. They started from number 10, go up. And I didn't get no places. So I just sit back quietly and just look at the thing. I sit back. I went to every show after that for 10 years. I was a commentator last year on the show in Sotels. You know what I'm saying? So I sat back and I look at it. But this year, I kind of fire just come in me, And I say, you see me? I go jump back in the streets. And here I am.
So, advocate, going up against people like, look, Darius coming to share licks. So, Sopan, the defending monarch. We have veterans in the competition like Croqueta and Teacher Eddie. What are you feeling when it comes to the competition from the other Calypsonians? Are you nervous or are you confident? How are you feeling?
I would say a bit of both. And I think going up against them will give me the drive to push more. And I always have in mind that David killed Goliath, so.
I liking it. And as a female, I'm with you 100%. Sorry, young song. Female power all the way. Like you said, you entered Calypso through the Independence Calypso competition in 2019. Do you have aspirations of the national competition, Carnival, the March Gras competition, when it comes to Calypso? What dreams you have when it comes to this art form?
Well, actually, in 2019, I sang with Calypso Bags, but I did not make it past the preliminaries. But it's not going to stop me. So, I was prepared for 2020, but Corona had other plans.
So you still have plans of the March Gras. How does it differ preparing for independence? And Young Song, I think you can weigh in here too after Advocate. How does it differ preparing for an independence Calypso and the March Gras?
Well, there's not much of a difference because it's a competition and everybody going to the competition to win. And whatever, it doesn't matter what competition you're in, you always give it 100. So I'll give 100 to the independents and I'll also give 100 to the national.
Young Song, you feel the same?
Well, yeah, I mean, Alicia, welcome. I mean,
thank you, Mr. Darius.
You're a young artist. But, I really nice to the ladies, right? I'm a ladies man. Nice to the ladies. But if it's one time, I won't be nice to you. It's in the competition, because when you come for independence, I'm a warrior, You understand? And I don't sit back and say, well, boy, I just go into the competition. I go in to tear up that place, you understand? Because I have one goal, is to win. I will put him out in back to top it, you understand? When I come in a competition, I'm a lion, you understand? I'm coming with it, I'm coming with the A game, the AAA game, you understand? Everybody know when I'm on stage, that stage is mine. So I wish you all the best, Come with it, Because I love you and everything, but I'm telling you, when going for the competition, Young Song is an easy fella. You understand? So, because, you see, I look at people like the late singing Sandra, may also rest in peace. I look at people like Fian. I look at people like Desha. You see that kind of vibe? And especially in Calypso, you see that kind of vibe that Singing Sandra have. I want to give you advice. Take a page from Singing Sandra. That kind of warriorish way, you understand? As a female, want to come with that kind of fighting, fiery vibes, So, once you come in the competition, I will have no more seeing. So please, come with it again.
I wish you all the best, Young Song. And ironically, I've been looking and listening to a lot of Singing Sandra performances in preparation for the competition.
Well,
and it's so sad to see that she has passed, but the mark that she left can never be erased.
Well, you know what I'll say? Sometimes, as she passed now, is the right time for you to just take over?
That's right. Yes.
I like it. I like all you're going on. Let's take a break, and when we come back, both artists will give us a little piece of the song that they'll be coming with next week, Friday. The Independence Calypso competition is next week, Friday. It will be a virtual competition while the artists will be performing at the stadium. There will be no audience there, but you can always watch them on social media. But when we come back, they're going to give you a little bit of a sample of what you can expect next week, Friday. This is The Showroom on Good Morning Grenada, GBN Classic Hot 98. We'll be right back.
Get Rubicast. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas?
Get Rubis, get going.
Now we can stay safe while at the same time reducing our budget to maintain a clean and safe environment at our home, school, office, church, or even on the bus. Fortune Foods has gone a long way to source premium products that are at least 30 to 50% less than other brands. That's right, 30 to 50% cheaper than other brands. We have a multi-purpose 80% strength liquid sanitizer for cleaning surfaces that is also safe on hands, as well as 70 to 75% gel sanitizers available in 1 gallon and smaller sizes. Plus, when you buy in bulk, you save even more. Right now, every dollar counts. Be wise. Sanitize with Fortune Foods' range of sanitizing products.
Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe, St. George's. Telephone 435-2247.
Do you know what time it is? You guessed right, it's detox time again. At Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. Purchase our 7-day cleansing pack for only $500. Includes everything you need for a complete total body cleanse. Cleanse your blood, kidney, liver, and colon. This cleanse will help you lighten up and get rid of the excess. Also available are our special product Detox Combo Pack for only $100. Try our single detox products starting from $40. Check us out now. Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area, or call us on 231-6642, 449-7753, or 418-7115. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. Detox, your way to health.
Calypso fans, the 9 finalists to challenge the reigning independence Calypso monarch Sean Nas, the Sour Serpent, on Friday, February 5th at the National Stadium have been selected. Admission is free from the comfort of your homes. Will Sour Serpent hold on to the reign, or will the crown change heads as Sheldon Douglas, Anthony Darius, Croqueta, Jermaine Simon, Teddy Christopher, Philanda Jeffrey, Alicia Alexis, Edison Francis, and Anthony Etienne all vie for the coveted crown? Time alone will tell, so join the National Celebrations Committee in what promises to be an evening of great calypsos. Carried live on GIS Channel 22, the National Celebrations Committee, and GIS Facebook pages and YouTube channels. Remember the date, Friday, February 5th, 6 p.m. The virtual staging of the 2021 Independence Calypso Monarch, building together a safer, more resilient nation in these challenging times.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Thank you for joining us. This is one of the new features here on the show. This one is called The Showroom, where we feature different local artists and the stuff that they do, not just music, all kind of artists, all Grenadians and their talent. We're starting with 2 of the finalists for the 2021 Independence Calypso competition. Young Song and The Advocate are in the building, and we're going to give you a piece of what you can expect at the competition next week, Friday. So as usual, ladies first. Let's start with Alicia Alexis, also known as The Advocate, and the song that she'll be performing next week, Friday, is called A Dance a Yard Before You Dance Abroad. Go ahead.
Hurricane Ivan was our last major devastation, but we made the grade. Oh, yes, thank you, Lord, for pouring in. But now our man on the same boat, every country fighting to stay afloat. No more foreign help. Oh, no, we must depend on ourselves. So this foreign dependency We must abandon completely, put all hands on deck. Oh yes, cause this is a serious project. Yes, if this land we must rebuild, we must put our shoulders to the wheel. All must play their part. Oh yes, some can't walk while some just relax. Oh yes, we must put our country first, cause if it's sinking with all of us. Come together and dance again before you think of dancing abroad. We have to dance a yard before we dance abroad. We have to dance a yard before we dance abroad. Dance to the voice of the farmer, dance, telling you dig agriculture, dance, because food security, the foundation of this country. Look, tourists are sliding down the hill, yet we're lending millions for airports still, but the foundation will build stronger if we use that funds to cement agriculture. We have to dance a yard before we dance abroad. We must dance a yard before we dance abroad. We cannot afford to take any chance. This rebuilding process too important. To we own music, we must dance. And no better place to start than independence. Raise your flag if you're ready, ready. Raise your hand, show you're ready. If you're ready to start rebuilding this country.
All right, we in ting. Dance a yard before you dance abroad. I like that song. Is this a concept that you came up with, Alicia?
No, Neil Ferguson came up with the concept.
He came up with the lyrics and the concept as well.
Yeah.
And what are you hoping patrons, listeners of the song, would really take away from the lyrics of this song?
Okay, this song, I'm not saying that we shouldn't take care of the people on the outside, because we know if we are living by the scriptures and so on, we should help our neighbors and so on. But we cannot take care of our neighbors if we don't take care of ourselves. And I want us to all live by examples. We have to be patriotic and forget about the color, especially around Independence time. I say Independence time, we are all patriotic. But why do we have to wait until 7th February to do that? Why can't we do that year round? If we do that year round, then Grenada would be the paradise that we say she is.
I like that. I like how you're thinking. Okay, I'm with you. And now let's go to Young Song. This one is called Rebuilding Together, and this is what Young Song will be coming with to clean up the scenes, as he says he wants to do. Go ahead.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Hi, yo! Your voice kind of rusty this morning, but I'm going to say it right. You know what I mean? Although the road is rough, we got to show the world that we tough. We cannot sit back and let this country go down. We all got to lend a helping hand. I don't care who you supporting or who you voting. That is not relevant now to me. I just want us come together to make a safer Grenada. We'll a nice bed for our children's future. Hey. So with brick by brick, we building nail by nail, we ponging together in this challenging time. Hey. I say hand in hand, we walking day by day, we striving to improve standard of living. My good friend Black Stalin told me, never put party before country, political leaders and party supporters. Let us come together for one cause. Everybody brick by brick, we building nail by nail, we ponging together in this challenging time. Yeah. I say hand in hand, we working day by day, we striving to improve standard of living. Grenada, come on. Taking some sweet music, man.
Yeah, man.
Good morning, Grenada. Happy Independence, wherever you listen from. Give me.
You're coming to clean up. You're coming to clean up.
Listen, man. We have been through some rough times before, and we came back on top before, you know. So no matter how much bouncers they throw, in strive to the boundary for sure. We are a resilient people. We know about struggle. So come let us oil the machine. There's no need for pulling and talking, argument and finger pointing. Let's up your boots and let's start rebuilding. You know why? Cause it's brick by brick. We building nail by nail. We ponging together in this challenging time. Grenada, I say hand in hand. We working day by day. We striving to improve standard of living. So all nurses, doctors, lawyers, teachers, police officer and farmers also, we need you now more than ever to help place the tiles on the floor. Everybody brick by brick, we building nail by nail, we ponging together in this challenging time. I say hand in hand, we walking day by day, we striving to improve standard of living. Play some brass, man. Sweet music.
Yes, yeah.
I'll show you. Take a dance,
Take
a dance.
So you're coming and clean up your song.
Hey, listen again, man.
We flew to hell. Let me go.
In these covetous times, we have to refocus our minds, because teamwork always make the dream work. So everybody come fall in line. We have to protect our borders, into mainstream handlers, so this Spice Island could be safe. Once we do what we have to do, this apple could never get you. Sanitize and cover your face. Be careful. Brick by brick, we building nail by nail. We ponging together in this club. All you, good morning. All you, good morning. Good morning.
Yes,
good
young
morning,
song, brick by brick, nail by nail. We coming for them. Well, both you and Advocate, all you appear to be ready for the competition. And I'm looking at the list of finalists as well. Stunner, we have other veterans like Croqueta, Teacher Eddie. We also have Sheldon Douglas, Grenada, Michael Jackson, Superstar, Top Cat, as well as the defending champion, Sour Serpent. Which of these artists y'all watching on the side of your eye to bring stiff competition?
Liz was good. Go on, Isha.
Well, we are all in the competition, so we all have the same chances.
Yeah, enough, but none of them you're watching a little bit extra, not even the defending champion?
No.
Everybody is the same thing as far as you're concerned.
Yeah, because everybody's going on the level playing field. We don't go in with points. So
I like that. Point. Young Song, what about you?
Blossom. I watching everybody. But more so, I going for the king. I going to let down that king. You understand? Because he defended. I know if I defended, why the bounce you out? Hold on. I know if I defended, they coming for me. So I have the king here, which I want to dethrone, and all the rest coming down. I'll deal with them specially. In a special way, you understand? But I going for it. But let me tell you something, I'm a team player. It's a competition and we go in 0 points. Whatever the judges say, I accept it. I don't want to cry and tell you because I know when I share, it's like shame. And I don't want nobody to cry. You understand? So I just go in to do my thing. I go in and I tell you before I go in my A game. So them fellas listening right now, I want all you to know, don't play with me all night. Don't come soft. Because me coming soft. It's hammer and fork and spade and all kind of tractor and thing going. That's how do anything.
All right, so clean up, young son, clean up. So just invite people to tune into the show next week Friday, please, a lot on what they can expect from each of you. Let me start with Alicia as usual. Ladies first, as usual.
Okay, Yeah, but before I go, I want to thank my writer, Neil Ferguson, my producer, Paul Thomas, my background vocalist, Cedal Jeffrey. I also want to say a special thank you to Kurt Allen, and a special thank you to Youngsung for coming on the show this morning and also letting me know that I should double up on my practice. And to the viewers out there, I want to invite them to the show on next Friday, the 5th of February. The show starts at 6 p.m. sharp. Make sure that you and your family pop some corn, sit around, spend some family time, look at some good calypso. Don't miss it.
Yes, sir?
Well, yes, firstly, I want to thank God. I want to thank God for the health. Although I'm not so healthy these days, you know what I'm saying? I'm not so healthy these days, but still, bless up. You know, I thank God for the strength He gave me, the willpower to come back again. I want to thank my teachers from way back. Thank my teachers. And I want to thank my family. And coming down, I want to thank Paul Thomas from Mount Zion Studio. He is the one that did the production. I want to thank Boise for the help. I want to thank Ajamu for the little pep talk. And all the support me, all the support me. Thank you, keep on supporting me and keep on supporting Calypso, not only me, but support Calypso, support Calypso. And next week Friday, you could bring some local food. Make some local juice. Don't drink no other fizzy drinks. When you sit down in front of the television, even though you want to eat a while down or something, some steamed food or something, so sit down, relax. I ain't gonna say popcorn and coke because popcorn and making great. We ain't bring corns. It's some other thing, local things and local vibes. It's our thing for one time. Sit down in front of the television and you're taking a nice shit because I listen to some Calypso in rehearsal, and Blossom, don't matter my top, them full as bad, I did some nice guys last night, and them boy playing, so support them playing too. Don't watch them just so playing silent. He ain't easy too, He come with the vaccine. Come with that vaccine thing there, you know what I mean? I'm fully aware of that. You know what I'm saying? So I know the road I'm running. So I want everybody, all over the diaspora, everybody, Grenadians and friends of Grenada. On the tune in. You could be on all the platforms, so make sure you tune in. Make that night a Grenada night. Everybody sit down in the house because it's a coffee, right? I don't know what time the thing will finish, but everybody just come out and the artist is on the TV, is on Facebook, and they share the thing. Make sure everybody, let's have a nice show, let's have a nice thing. Make this year be one for the shoots.
I look forward to it. I look forward to some good competition. Youngsung coming blazing, Advocate going and turn up on the thing. She's going to be coming blazing. I look forward to great things from you both. And Alicia, your surname is Alexis, which means we're cousins, so you have a little bit extra support more than Youngsung. I'm saying it plain.
Blossom, you're a sister, but you're a sister, but I'm a treat. Your cousin kind of different because the song bad, the song bad. You know what I mean? And Neil has penned some good songs. I know the whole thing. I study all the artists.
No worries, we coming for you. Me and Alicia.
But I want them to study me. They can't study me because I know I do anything different.
Hold on, wait. When me and Alicia come through, let me use the super K. When me and the Advocate come through, we gonna hear crying. Hold on, watch
it. No problem. Big man go cry too.
I agree with that one. Well, thank you both so much for coming on, being our first guest on the showroom. Appreciate it. Good luck next week, Friday. Please the Lord. Bless up all the whole selves.
And before I go, hold on, Alicia, thank you very much for joining me on the show this morning. And don't worry, I'll be rooting for you too, because you're a young lady. Don't worry, I'm a team player. You know what I mean? Don't worry. Good tune. Just be focused. Don't worry what me and you talking. Just be focused because you're bad.
At the end of the night, we saw ever Calypso. At the end of the night, we saw ever Calypsonian win.
Yeah, it's one love.
The win for Calypso.
Exactly. I want to before I go. One thing before I go. I'm begging, because I've been following over the years. I'm only asking the organizers, please, give us a great sound system. Let the engineer come early and sort of the things, because this show is going worldwide for the first time, all the platforms. All I'm asking for is a sweet sound system. The band, I want to pick up the band. The band did a great job at rehearsal last night, right, Alicia?
Yeah, they did a great job. I was at rehearsal on Wednesday.
Right. So they did they did a great job last night. So I want you guys keep it up. Big up Back in Time. Do a great job on the night. Enough respect, everybody.
I was going to ask which band. Back in Time band for independent. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, man. All a good band, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All set up right.
And the whole crew, man.
Thank you very much, lady and gentlemen. Have a good day. Good luck next week, Friday, please the Lord.
Thank you much. I'm going to see you.
Have a good one. All right.
All right. Later.
Two of the finalists from the 2021 Independence Calypso competition, Young Song and Advocate. They'll be competing against other Calypsonians come next week, Friday, please the Lord. The rest of the finalists include Stunner, Croqueta, Top Cat, Teacher Eddie, Sheldon Douglas, Grenada's Michael Jackson, and Standby is Superstar. Well, she'll be in the competition because from the information that I've gotten, Zadel Jeffrey, who was also named as a finalist, she has withdrawn from the competition. So the Standby Superstar will be in competition and will take the stage next week, Friday, God willing. So be sure to look out for that. The show will be a virtual one. There'll be no attendance at the stadium. So look out for the show to be streamed on different social media platforms, Facebook pages. Just scroll through social media and you'll definitely see it on one of those platforms. So thanks. Good luck again to Young Song and The Advocate and all the other competitors. Good morning, Mr. Ferguson. I know you're tuned in this morning. All right, that was our first show of the showroom. Every Friday we're going to be featuring different artists, not just musicians. We're talking painters, artists, as in people who paint, different people. Grenadian 473 shining a light on the talent, Grenadian talent. That's what we're going to do here every Friday on the showroom. I think I'm settled on the showroom. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's now time to get ready for the BBC's 8 a.m. newscast. It's another Good Friday. Those of you who are heading out, continue to observe the protocols. According to the Ministry of Health's dashboard, we have 5 active COVID-19 cases, but you never know what can happen in the coming minutes as flights and people continue to come into the island and so on and so forth. So continue to observe the protocols. Have yourselves a safe, productive Friday. Bye-bye.